Hare Krishna, Hemlata Mataji. So, when you are ready, kindly start with the invocation prayers, Mataji.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Dharam Kshetre Kurukshetre Samvetayuyutsavaha Mamakaha Pandavascheva Kim Kurvata Sanjaya.
Translation. Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra desiring to fight, what did they do?
दृष्टा तु पाण्डवान् अनिकं व्यूढं दुर्योधनः तदा आचार्यम् अपुसंमया राजा वचनम् अब्रीवीत्.
Sanjaya said, O king, after looking over the army arranged in military formation by the sons of Pandu, King Duryodhana went to his teacher and spoke the following words.
पश्येतां पाण्डुपुत्राणाम् आचार्य महतीं च मूं व्यूढां द्रुपदपुत्रेण तव शिष्येण धीमता.
O my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada.
अत्र शूरा महेश्वासा भीम अर्जुना समायुधि युयुधानो विराटश्च द्रुपदश्च महारथः.
Here in this army are many heroic bowmen, equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjuna, great fighters like Yuyudhana, Virata, and Drupada.
दृष्टकेतु च केत्यानः काशीराजा च वीर्यवान् पुरुजित् कुन्तिभोजः च शैव्यः च नरपुङ्गवः.
There are also great heroic, powerful fighters like Drishtaketu, Chekitana, Kashiraja, Purujit, Kunti Bhoja, and Saibhya.
युधामन्युः च विक्रान्तः उत्तमौजा च वीर्यवान् सौभद्रः द्रौपदेया च सर्वे एव महारथः.
There are the mighty Yudhamanyu, the very powerful Uttamaja, the son of Subhadra, and the sons of Draupadi. All these warriors are great chariot fighters.
अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाये तानि बोधादिजोतमा नायकामं सैनश्च संगार्थं तान् अब्रीमीते.
But for your information, O best of the Brahmanas, let me tell you about the captains who are especially qualified to lead my military force.
भवान् भीष्मः च कर्णः च कृपः च समितिञ्जयः अश्वत्थामा विकर्णः च सौमदत्तिः तथा एव च.
There are personalities like you, Bhishma, Karna, Kripa, Ashwathama, Vikarna, and the son of Somadatta, called Bhurisrava, who are always victorious in battle.
अन्ये च बहवः शूरा मदर्थे त्यक्तजीवितः नानाशत्रुप्रहरणः सर्वे युद्धविशारदः.
There are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. All of them are well equipped with different kinds of weapons, and all are experienced in military science.
अपर्याप्तं तदस्माकं बलं भीष्माभिरक्षितम् पर्याप्तं तु इदम् एतेषां बलं भीम अभिरक्षितम्.
Our strength is immeasurable, and we are perfectly protected by Grandfather Bhishma, whereas the strength of the Pandavas, carefully protected by Bhima, is limited.
अयनेषु च सर्वेषु यथा भागम् अवस्थितः भीष्मा एव अभिरक्षन्तु भवन्तः सर्व एव हि.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Sakshi Mataji, can I request Ramlal Prabhuji to continue the translation?
Yeah, Hare Krishna, yes, yeah.
Thank you.
My pleasure. All of you must now give full support to Grandfather Bhishma as you stand at your respective strategies point of entrance into the phalanx of the army.
तस्य संजनयन हर्षं कुरु वृधः पितामह सिंहनादं विनज्ञ उच्चै शंखं दद्मो प्रतापवान्.
Then Bhishma, the great, valiant, grand desire of the Kuru dynasty, the grandfather of the fighters, blew his conch shell very loudly, making a sound like the roar of a lion, giving Duryodhana jaya.
ततः शंकाश्च भैर्यः च प्रणव आनक गोमुखा सहसा एव अभ्यहन्यन्त सह शब्द तुमुलाभवत्.
After that, the conch shells, drums, bugles, trumpet, and horns were all suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous.
ततः श्वेते हर्ते युक्ते महती सयन्दने स्थितो माधवः पाण्डवश्चैव दिव्यो शङ्खो प्रदधमतुः.
On the other side, both Lord Krishna and Arjun, stationed on a great chariot drawn by white horses, sounded their transcendental conch shells.
पांचजन्यं हृषीकेशो देवदत्तं धनञ्जयः पौण्ड्रं दधमुः महाशङ्खं भीमकर्मावृकोदरः.
Lord Krishna blew his conch shell called Panchajana. Arjuna blew the Devadatta, and Bhima, the voracious eater and performer of Herculean task, blew his terrific conch shell called Pandara.
अनंत विजयं राजाः कुन्तीपुत्रो युधिष्ठिरः नकुलः सहदेवश्च सुघोषमणिपुष्पको कायश्च यश्च परमेश्वासः शिखण्डी च महारथः दृष्टधुम्नो विराटश्च सात्यकीश्च पराजितः द्रुपदो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्वशः पृथ्वीपते सौभद्रश्च महाभावोः शङ्खादं धुमुः पृथक् पृथक्.
Sorry. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Yeah. King Yudhishthir, the son of Kunti, blew his counsel. The Antavijaya and Nakula and Sahadev blew the Shoghasha and Manipushpaka. The great archer, the king of Kashi, the great fighter, Shikundi, Drishtandam, Virata, and the unconquerable Satyaki, Drupada, the son of Draupadi, and others, O king, such as the mighty armed son of Subhadra, all blew their respective counsels.
सघोषो धातृराष्ट्राणाम् हृदयानि व्यदारयात् नभश्च पृथिवीं चैव तुमुलो अभ्य अनुनादयन्.
The blowing of these different counsels became uproarious, vibrating both in the sky and on the earth. It shattered the heart of the sons of Dhritarashtra.
अथ व्यवस्थितान् दृष्टा धातृराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवर्ते शास्त्र संपाते धनु उद्यम पांडवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् अमीमद्महामहीपते.
At that time, Arjuna, the son of Pandu, seated on the chariot bearing the flag marked with Hanuman, took up his bow and prepared to shoot his arrows. O king, after looking at the sons of Dhritarashtra drawn in military array, Arjuna then spoke to the Lord Krishna these words.
अर्जुन उवाच सेनयोः उभयो मध्ये रथं स्थापयामे अच्युता यावत् एतान् निरीक्षेऽहं योद्धकामान् अवस्थितान् के मया सह योद्धव्यम् अस्मिन् रणसमुद्यमे.
Arjuna said, O infallible one, please draw my chariot between the two armies so that I may see those present here who desire to fight and with whom I must contend in this great trial of arms.
योत्स्यमानान् अवेक्षेऽहम् ये यते अत्र समागतः धातृराष्ट्रस्य दुर्बुद्धेः युधे प्रियचिकीर्षवः.
Let me see those who have come here to fight, wishing to please the able-minded son of Dhritarashtra.
हरे कृष्णा.
हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna.
ओम तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्ण अर्जुन संवादे अर्जुन विषाद योगो नाम प्रथमाध्यायः. Thank you so much, Hemlata Mataji and Sakshi Mataji and Ram Laladas Prabhuji. Very beautifully recited. Thank you so much.
Very nice recited, Mataji.
Very beautiful, Mataji, Sakshi Mataji, and Hemlata Mataji.
हरि बोल माताजी, हरि बोल.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you.
Okay, so next part of our program, Japa. So can I request if any dear devotees would like to do the Panchatattva mantra and then we start our Japa. Anyone would like to do? Or any children?
I can do Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, please.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम
राम
हरे
राम
हरे हरे कृष्ण
हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे 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 राम
हरे 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 राम
हरे
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 राम
कृष्ण
राम
कृष्ण
हरे
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
हरे
हरे
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare,
हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
हरे
Hare,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare,
हरे
Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
हरे कृष्ण हरे
Rama
कृष्ण
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
राम हरे
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
हरे हरे हरे
Hare
राम
Krishna,
राम
Hare
हरे
Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
राम
Rama,
हरे
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
हरे
Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna
राम
Krishna,
राम
Hare Hare
हरे
Rama, Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Rama Rama Rama, Hare
हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
हरे
Rama Rama
राम
Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare
हरे
Ram,
हरे
Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna,
हरे
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
हरे
Hare
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
हरे
Krishna
हरे राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
हरे
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare,
हरे राम
Hare
राम
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
हरे
Hare
Hare
कृष्ण
Rama,
Krishna,
हरे
Rama
कृष्ण
Rama,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare,
हरे
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
Hare
राम
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare
हरे
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
हरे
Hare, Hare
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
हरे राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare
हरे
Rama,
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
Hare
Hare,
हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
Krishna,
हरे
Ram,
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
हरे
Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
हरे
Ram,
कृष्ण हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
Krishna,
राम
Hare
हरे
Hare
Krishna,
राम
Ram,
Hare
राम हरे हरे
Ram Ram Ram,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
Krishna,
हरे
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
राम
Hare
Hare,
राम
Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे
Ram Ram Ram
हरे
Ram, Hare
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे
Krishna,
राम
Hare
राम हरे हरे
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram,
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
हरे हरे
Krishna, Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
हरे कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
Ram, Hare
राम
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
हरे
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Rama,
कृष्ण
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
राम
Hare, Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama,
Ram,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Rama Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare Hare
Rama Rama,
Ram, Hare Ram
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
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 Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Hare, Hare Ram Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Rama Hare Rama Rama
Rama Hare
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 Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama
Rama Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. If anyone has not yet completed the chanting, so kindly complete the chanting round behind. So meanwhile, we shall move into the next part of the program. And thank you all the devotees for kindly giving your association. So Hare Krishna Prabhavati Mataji, Hare Krishna Sita Sundari Mataji, Hare Krishna Usha Mataji, Meena Mataji, Malati Mataji, Saranya Mataji, Naina Mataji, and Nagaraj Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, and all devotees also.
Dandavat
Hare
Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. Okay, so we shall move into the next part of our program, Kirtan. Can I request Meena Mataji? Meena Mataji, you want me to share the screen? So it's Kirtan by Meena Mataji. Hare Krishna, Meena Mataji. We can't hear you, Mataji.
Hear me?
Hare Krishna, Mataji, we can't hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yes, now we can hear you. Yes.
You can hear me? Oh, no.
Yes, Mataji, we can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me now, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Hare Krishna.
So you're singing on your own, Mataji, or you want?
I sing the Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, then afterwards I can ask somebody to like
Oh,
sing.
okay, yeah, sure, Mataji. Followed by Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya karo more Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya karo more तुम बिन के दयालु जगत संसार श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे तुम बिन के दयालु जगत संसार पतित पावन हेतु तव अवतार मौसम पतित प्रभु न पय्यबार पतित पावन प्रभु तव अवतार मौसम पतित प्रभु न पय्यार श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे हाँ प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद सुखी हाँ प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद सुखी कृपावलोकन करो आमी बारो दुखी श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे हाँ प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद दया करो सीतापति अद्वैत गोसाई दया करो सीतापति अद्वैत गोसाई तव कृपा बले पाए चैतन्य निताई तव कृपा बले पाए चैतन्य निताई श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे स्वरूप सनातन रूप रघुनाथ स्वरूप सनातन रूप रघुनाथ पट जुग श्री जीवा प्रभु लोकनाथ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे तुम बिन के दयालु जगत संसारे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे दया करो श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास दया करो श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास रामचंद्र संग मागे नरोत्तम दास रामचंद्र संग मागे नरोत्तम दास श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय, गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय, निताय गौरांग निताय गौरांग निताय गौरांग निताय गौरांग निताय गौरांग गौर हरि, जय जय निताय गौरांग निताय गौरांग निताय गौरांग जय हरि, गौरा गौरा गौर हरि, गौरा गौरा गौर हरि, जय सचिनंदन जय सचिनंदन जय सचिनंदन गौर हरि, जय सचिनंदन जय सचिनंदन जय सचिनंदन गौर हरि, गौरा गौरा गौर हरि, गौरा गौरा गौर हरि, हरि सचिनंदन प्राण प्रिय गौर हरि, लक्ष्मी प्रिय लक्ष्मीपति ज्ञान प्राण प्रिय गौर हरि, गौरा गौरा गौर हरि, गौरा गौरा गौर हरि, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, जय राधा गोकुल नंद राधा गोकुल नंद राधा गोकुल नंद श्री राधे, जय सीता राम लक्ष्मण हनुमान, जय सीता राम लक्ष्मण हनुमान, जय जगन्नाथ 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 जय जगन्नाथ, जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय, जय गिरि गोवर्धन जय गिरि गोवर्धन जय गिरि गोवर्धन जय गिरि गोवर्धन, जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद शिल प्रभुपद निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very beautiful song with different tunes. Messages from Mataji. Very lovely bhajan, nice singing, Mataji from Naina Mataji. And a very blissful and beautiful bhajan from Prabhavati Mataji. And so blissful and devotional, Mataji. Beautiful song from Ambi Mataji.
It's just first time, so I am
Very
not
beautiful.
not that good tune. I don't know, but I try because it's
Hari
tomorrow.
Bol Mataji.
Because it's Guru Purnima,
Beautifully done.
so I thought Guru, tomorrow. So I thought, let me do this.
Yes.
I've not done that much practice, so sorry.
No,
Hari Bol
Mataji,
Mataji.
very
Very nice.
devotional, very nice. Yes.
Emotional. Yes, Mataji. Very nice.
Thank you.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Very nice. Very cool.
Thank you so much, everyone. So, can we move on to the next part of our program, Guru Vandana, by Her Grace Prabhavati Sachi Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you. Please accept my humble obeisance. Very precious Prabhupada. Hare Krishna all devotees. Please accept my humble obeisance. All gracious Prabhupada. Anybody likes to follow? Kindly Mataji. Or anyone doesn't.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
I'll
Yes,
start,
Mataji. Yeah, I can do Mataji.
Thank you. Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Bandhu Muni Savadana Ate
Bandhu Mui Savadana Mate
Jahara Prasade Bhai E Bhava Turiya Jai
Jahara prasade bhai e bhava turiya jai.
Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoy
Krishna prapti hoy jahan hoy te.
Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoy
Krishna prapti hoy jahan hoy te.
Guru Mukha Padmavakya Chitte Koriya Aikya
Gurumukha Padma Bhakya Chitte Te Koriya Ekya
Arna Kori Hu Mane Asha
Arana Kuriyo Mane Asa
Arna Kori Hu Mane आशा
और ना कोरियो माने आशा
श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तमागति
श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति
जे प्रसाद पूरे सर्वा आशा
जे प्रसादी पूरे सर्व आशा
जे प्रसाद पूरे सर्वा आशा
जे प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा
चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
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 दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ हैते अविद्या विनाश हैते
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते
प्रेम भक्ति यहाँ हैते अविद्या विनाश जाते
गीते गाय जहाँ चरित
वेदे गाय जहाँ रचरित
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनरा बंधु
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदम जनार बंधु
लोकनाथ लोकेर जीवाना
लोकनाथ लोकेर जीवाना
आह प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पद चय
आहा प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पद छाया
ये बेजस्तु सुत्रिभुवाना
ये बेजस गुसुक त्रिभुवाना
प्रभुपाद पतित पावाना
प्रभुपाद पतित पावना
गुरुदेव लैलो शरणा
गुरुदेव लैलो शरणा
जय जय प्रभुपदा 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 श्रील प्रभुपदा
जय जय प्रभुपदा जय जय गुरु प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा शिल प्रभुपदा
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
दृश्य को पाठ की
जय
जय है
Very
कृष्णा
beautiful.
वेरी ब्यूटीफुल माता जी
तो पाठ
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji Mataji. Give me opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhupada Mataji, Gauranga Mataji. Wonderful.
Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Krishna Prabhu, thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So beautifully sung and the call and response both. Okay, so we shall move into the next part of our program, Mangalacharan prayers by Bhaktini Mampi Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mampi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mahaprabhu.
When you're ready, kindly start, Mataji.
Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manahavishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakha Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Yevacha Patitanam Pavanevyo Vaishnavevyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very beautifully done. Mangalacharan prayers, so devotional. Okay, thank you so much. So we shall move into the next part of our program, Premadvani prayers, leading by Gauringi Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Gauringi Mataji. Hare Krishna, Gauringi Mataji. Okay, so if Mataji is not available, can I request any devotees to lead the Premadvani prayers?
Can I do that?
Yes, Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna. जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिवाराजय आचार्य अष्टतर शत श्री श्रीला His Divine Grace is Abhay Saranaminda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Om Vishnupada Paramhamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtatara शतश्री श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि भक्त अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नमस्ते श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की कौन फंडराचार्य जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री प्रसाद श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री 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 राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा धाम की धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगामयी जमुनामयी की तुलसी महारानी की देवी की देवी की कलिजुग धर्म संकीर्तन यज्ञ की बृहद मृदंग की समवेत भक्त बिंद की जय जय श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु आविर्भाव अधिवास की और प्रमानंदे हरि हरि all groups to assemble devotees all groups to assemble devotees all groups to assemble devotees अपन अपन गुरु वर्ग की जय हरे कृष्ण all groups Sri Guru and Guru अपने लीला प्रविष्ट भगवत की जय हरे कृष्ण
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very beautifully led, very devotional and inspiring. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Okay, so there we completed all our starting prayers and Kirtan and Mangalachan prayers, everything. So now we shall move into the topic. Our topic is Gita Mahatmya. So today Gita Mahatmyam from the Varaha Purana. So hope you all can see the Gita Mahatmya. So this is what we are going to see. Before we are in the Srimad Bhagavad-Gita, first chapter, first verse. So in the last session, Antaranga Prabhuji has didn't get a chance to prepare on Gita Mahatmya, so he started with the first verse 1. So now we are going to continue with that Gita Mahatmya. So Gita Mahatmya, there are a number of versions. So one is Gita Mahatmya from Varaha Purana. This is where the Varahadeva spoke to Mother Earth, goddess of Earth. This is one thing. And Gita Mahatmya spoken by Lord Shiva to Mother Parvati in the Padma Purana. That is second Mahatmya, Gita Mahatmya. Third one is in our Srimad Bhagavad-Gita, Shankaracharya has given, Prabhupada has brought some Gita Mahatmya slokas from the Shankaracharya's Gita Mahatmya. So that is the third version of it. Our Bhagavad-Gita book contains those Gita Mahatmya. So that is in our book, it is mentioned. गीताध्यायनशीलस्य प्राणायामपरस्य च नैव सन्ति हि पापानि पूर्वजन्मकृतानि च. And मलिने मोचनं पुंसां जलस्नानं दिने दिने सकृत् गीतामृतस्नानं संसारमलनाशनम्. And गीता सुगीतकर्तव्या किं मन्यैः शास्त्रविस्तरैः या स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखपद्माद् विनिश्रिता. भारतामृत सर्वस्वं विष्णुवक्त्राद् विनिश्रितं. गीता गङ्गोदकं पीत्वा पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते. सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः. पार्थो वत्सः सिद्धिर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्. एकं शास्त्रं देवकीपुत्रगीतम्. एको देवो देवकीपुत्र एव. एको मन्त्रः तस्य नामानि यानि. कर्माप्येकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा. So these are from Gita Mahatmya shlokas from the Shankaracharya's Gita Mahatmya. So Prabhupada has brought into our Bhagavad-Gita book. And now this is just just as a glimpse from the Gita Mahatmya from Shankaracharya and from our Bhagavad-Gita. So now we shall enter into our topic, Gita Mahatmya from the Varaha Purana. So before we start this one, so can any devotee lead Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times? We all will follow.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, Sakhi Mataji, want to lead? Yes.
I think Mampi Mataji would like to say this because I did recite. So Mampi Mataji, she would like to do the invocation prayers.
Oh, no, Mataji, it's my
Drone.
son. Drone.
Drone, yes.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Devaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Very
Hare
beautiful.
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so thank you so much. So now we shall start our Gita Mahatmya. So this one PDF document is already shared. So for your information, now we shall move into a little bit dive into this one. Gita Mahatmya as mentioned in the Varaha Purana. Okay. So Mother Earth is asking about how this age of people they will be delivered from this material world. So like Dharavovacha. So Mother Earth is asking Varahadeva. So Mother Earth is the concept of Varahadeva because Varahadeva lifted Mother Earth and on his tusks, and then in such a way, so they both became like the Lord and his consort. And so there was conversation from the Varaha Purana. So Dhara is saying, Bhagavan Parameshayana Bhakti Ravibicharini Praraddham Bhujyamanasya Katam Bhavati He Prabho. Bhagavan Parameshana Bhaktihi Avibicharini Praraddham Bhujyamanasya Katam Bhavati He Prabho. O Bhagavan, the Supreme Lord, how can an unflinching devotion arise in human beings, in him who is immersed in his prarabdha karmas, worldly life, O Lord? So how can any bhakti will sprout in the heart? So this is Mother Earth is asking. Bhagavan Parameshana Bhaktihi Avivicharini Prarabdham Bhujyamanasya. So because in all the living entities, as soon as they take birth in this material world, they bring all of their past karma, prarabdham. That is in the Shankaracharya Bhashyam also, this one, Gita Adhyayana Selasya Pranayama Parasya Naivasantihi Papani Purva Janma Krutani cha. So that is Purva Janma Krutani cha, everything. Here, Mother Earth is also saying Prarabdha Bhujyamanasya. Everyone coming into this material world, bringing all his past karma. How can it is possible they start executing the devotional service? So this is the question. And now Varahadeva is going to speak to Mother Earth. So this one we all recite these verses. Wherever it is possible, dear devotees, kindly follow me. Prarabdham bhujyamano hi
प्रारब्धं भुज्यमानो हि
गीताभ्यासारतः सदा
गीताभ्यासारतः सदा
समुक्तः ससुखी लोके
समुक्ता
समुक्तः
सुखी लोके
कर्मणा नोपलिप्यते
कर्मणा
कर्मणा
नोपलिप्यते
प्रारब्धं बुध्यमानो हि
प्रारब्धं भुज्यमानो
गीताभ्यासारतः सदा
गीताभ्यासारतः सदा
समुक्तः ससुखी लोके
समुक्ता सुखी लोके
कर्मणा नोपलिप्यते
कर्मणा नोपलिप्यते
प्रारब्धं बुध्यमानो हि
प्रारब्धं भुज्यमानो हि
गीताभ्यासारतः सदा
गीताभ्यासारतः सदा
समुक्तः ससुखी लोके
समुक्ता सुखी लोके
कर्मणा नोपलिप्यते
कर्मणा नोपलिप्यते.
So can I request anyone to read the translation?
Hare Krishna. Yes. Can I do?
Yes, Prabhuji, please.
Lord Vishnu said, though engaged in the performance of worldly duties, one who is regular in the study of the Gita becomes free. He is the happy man in this world. He is not bound by karma.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So here the Lord is saying, Prarabdham Bujyamanohi. And Mother Earth is asking, Prarabdha Bujyamanasya Katam Bhavati He Prabhu. How can any person bringing past karma, he will be engaged in the Bhakti Vicharini? How? Then the Lord is saying, Prarabdham Bujyamanohi. Even though he bring the past karma from all his past lives, then Gita Abhyasartaha. And whenever he is engaged in the studying the Gita Abhyasartaha, and he is attracted every day, sada, all the time, what happened? Samuktaha sasuki loke, and he will be free, he becomes free from this material entanglement. Samuktaha sasuki, and he will be happy loke in this world, and he will be happy person. Karmana nopalipyate, he is not bound by karma. So what happens when we study Srimad Bhagavad-Gita every day? That is, karmana nopalipyate, he is not bound by karma. Otherwise, everyone who takes in this material world, birth in this material world, they are bound by 3 material modes of nature, and they cannot come out of it. Always like Gruhapatya Kalatradishu, Atma Sainyushu, Asaswapi. Likewise, everything, the house, wife, children, everything, he thinks that he's soldiers. Tesham pramatto nidanam. Paschinnapi napasyati. Even though he sees so many things are going on, but he never applies those rules. Like so many people are getting died every day, or the forefathers are died, and on one day he is going to die. They did not take anything, and any material thing, all the opulences or wealth, they did not take anything. They simply left the body. Even the body was ruined. Some people, they see it, but they don't see for themselves. So likewise, that is completely entanglement in this material world. How can such kind of person will be free? So now the Lord is saying, if the person is studying Bhagavad-Gita every day, Gita Abhyasa Rataha Sada, all the time, every day, at least every day, Samuktaha Sasuki Loke, he will be free from all this, from the material entanglement, and he will be happy man in this world. And any karma will not bound him. No palipyate. Likewise, the Lord is saying to Goddess Earth. Okay, so next one, we shall go into the next verse. Again,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you can explain a little bit about Prarabdha Karma. Just give some explanation about it. What is the karma? What is the different kind of karma? Prarabdha Karma, if you have.
so this is karma. It is karmana daiva netrena jantuho deha upapatyate. Striyaha udhram pravistam pum samretah kanashrayah. This is a living entity. All these karmas are going under karmana daiva netrena. And the living entity, when he takes birth and bringing all this karma, past karma, Jantu deha upapatyate, he will get the according to his karma a body. Should be like a darkish or like a short or tall or fat or either woman body or man body according to his past karma to experience those pains and pleasures. Everything will be coming. Jantu deha upapatyate. How? Striyaha pravisto udharam, he enters into the womb of a mother. Pumsam retaha kanashrayaha, and taking the semen of a man according to the qualities or the pains and pleasures appropriate for that living entity. That is how he comes into this and bringing the karma. So what anything which is like to lord it over the material nature, that is becoming karma, and the same activity is applied when we try to do this thing in connection with Krishna, that will become devotional service. It does not bound. So that is amayo yasya bhutanam jayitayena surata tadevihi amayam dravyam tada napunati chikichitam. So whatever the activity which is bound by the living entity, but the karma is entangling the living entity. Amayo yasha bhutanam, and because that disease, that is amaya, that is a disease of a living entity, lording it over the nature, and because of the disease, and he accumulates all the karma. Jayate na subrata. This is Narada Muni says to Vyasadeva. And whenever that same activity is in connection with Krishna, that will become a devotional service and he will be free from all the karma. But here, when he is a living entity, is not dovetailing any activity with Krishna, that is karma. So in the past lives and all, he has engaged himself in such kind of activities. Now he brought all the karma into this world. If he is engaging Bhagavad-Gita, yes, Vakat Paratoveha Jata Nirveda Atmavan, by his personal endeavor or with the help of others. Yes, Vakat by himself, personal endeavor, Paratova, and or by hearing from others, other devotees. Jata Nirveda Atmavan, by knowing all the knowledge, self-knowledge, self-realization knowledge. So that is, one has to endeavor for it all the time. Harim Geha, that is for the, and then finally, whenever he is completely ripened devotee, then he will live keeping Krishna in the heart, this material world, and enter into abode of the Lord. So one has to endeavor to study Bhagavad-Gita among the devotees. That is Gita Abhyasa Rataha Sada every day. That is also Shankaracharya. Sakrud Gitamrita Snanam Samsara Malanashanam. Sakrud, a little bit of Bhagavad Gita, Samsara Malanashanam. So free from all the material entanglement. So that is Gita Abhyasa Rataha Sada. Does anything, any comments, Prabhuji, or anything else, additions?
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Yeah, you already. Yeah. Indeed, this is the past deed. Without, if it is no past deed, is not as a very auspicious, very not as a high as Sukriti, then he cannot hear about Krishna, glories of Krishna, and he can attract for Maya or Brahma, impersonalist. Is one thing also mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can find Madhulila, chapter 17, text number 95. So actually, Chandrasekhar was regretting himself because he was only hearing about Maya or Brahma. Because he is interested to hear about glories of Krishna, Lord, but he, in the Banarasi, all the impersonalists there. So it was Prabhupada mentioned very nicely in the Madhulila 1795. Yeah, it's nicely Chandrasekhar how he was regretting himself and the place of impersonalist, and yeah, you can find that will be, yeah, CCM, yeah, 17, 95, 95, 95. Yes.
Would you like to read, Prabhuji?
Yeah. You can. This is the past deed. Actually, everything is linked with past deed, and you can find also Prabhupada how he mentioned what is this clearly mentioned. Who cannot hear about glories, personal feature, and who is attached to the impersonal feature. Yeah.
So due to my past deeds, I am residing at Varanasi, but here I do not hear anything but the words Maya and Brahman. And purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So anything that you wanted to mention, Prabhuji, in this one?
Yeah, yes.
The word prarabdhe, past dates, is important in this verse. Since Chandrasekhara was a devotee, he was always eager to hear about Krishna and his transcendental pastimes. Most of the inhabitants of Benares were and are impersonal worshippers of Lord Shiva and followers of the Panchopasana method. The impersonalist imagine some form of the impersonal Brahman, and to facilitate meditation, they concentrate upon the forms of Vishnu, Shiva, Ganesha, Surya, and Goddess Durga. Actually, these Panchopasakas are not devotees of anyone. As it is said, to be a servant of everyone is to be a servant of no one. Varanasi or Kasi is the chief holy place of pilgrimage for impersonalists, and it is not at all suitable for devotees. A Vaishnava likes to live in a Vishnu Tirtha, a place where Lord Vishnu's temples are present. In Varanasi, there are many hundreds and thousands of Lord Shiva's temples or Panchopasaka temples. Consequently, Chandrasekhara expressed great unhappiness as he informed Lord Chaitanya that he was obliged to live at Benares due to his past misdeeds. As said in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Dujjati Arambhakam Papam Yat Syat Prarabdham Evatat. According to one's past misdeeds, one takes birth on a lower platform. But in the Brahma Samhita, it is said, Karmani Niddhati Kintucha Bhakti Bhajam. There is no karma attached to the past deeds or misdeeds of one in devotional service. A devotee is not subjected to karma phala, the effect of fruitive activity. Karma phala is applicable to karmis, not bhaktas. Hare Krishna. Anything, Prabhuji, you wanted to add?
Yeah. So even though who are engaged in the devotional service, he will not think about past deed. Actually, it will be nullified. All the past deed will be nullified because his devotional path is starting. He is attracted to the hear about glories of Krishna, Lord, and activities, everything linked with his lila past Nama Rupa lila. Then his there will be missed past deed will not be is already destroyed, because when the seed is roasted the seed and it will not germinate. So we have lot of past deed. When we are reach on the devotional path and Lord Guru or Krishna, he will be nullify all this past deed. Even seeds remain, even past work is there, but it will be roasted seed. Roasted seed will not germinate, will not give any fruits. So that means the devotee never think about his not past and not also thinking about future, only to doing service. So who are the pure devotee? He desired to hear about Krishna, and Lord Krishna will arrange so that he can continue to hear about Krishna Katha. That is Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, or associate with the devotees and hear about Krishna. So thank you. And I mean, a final comment also is coming. Without past deed, without any Sukriti, no one can hear about glories of Krishna. So it's coming from devotees association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. It is a very nectarian point. Sukriti comes with the association. Okay, so thank you so much. So that is about the Prarabdha. So now, as soon as once study the Bhagavad-Gita, he will be free from all the karmic reactions in this material world and be happy man. Okay, so we shall go into the next verse. And the dear devotees, kindly follow me behind. Mahapapati papani
Mahapapadi papani
Pani
Gita dhyanam karoti chet
Gita
Gita
Dhanam
karoti chet
Kvachit sparshanam na kurvanti
Kvachit
Sparshanam
Sparshanam
na
na
kurvanti
Kurvanti
Nalini dalam ambhuvat
Nalini
Nalinidalam
Dalam
Ambhuvat
Ambhuvat
Mahapapati papani
Mahapadi
Mahapapadi
Papani
Papani
Gita dhyanam karoti chet
Gita
Gita
Dhyanam
Dhyanam
Karoti Chet
karoti chet
Kvachit sparshanam na kurvanti
Kvachit
Kvachit
Sparshanam na
Sparshanam na
kurvanti
Kurvanti
Nalini dalam ambhuvat
Nalini
Nalinidalam
Dalam Ambhuvat
amrita
Mahapapati papani
Mahapapadi
Mahapapadi
Papani
Papani
Gita dhyanam karoti chet
Gita
Gita
Dhyanam
Dhyanam
Karoti
Karoti
Chet
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 Kvachit sparsham na kurvanti
Kvachit Sparsham na Kurvanti
Nalini dalam ambhuvat
Nalinidalam Ambhuvat
Ambhuvat.
So here the Lord is saying Mahapapati papani. So there are great sins. So many great sins. What happens to these things? When Gita dhyanam karoti chet, whenever we study Bhagavad-Gita, Gita dhyanam, meditate on the Bhagavad-Gita, karoti chet. What happens? Kvachit sparshanam na kurvanti. At any time, kvachit sparshanam na kurvanti. Whatever happens, and in this material world, and this karma does not touch him. Karma does not touch him. Kvachit sparshanam na kurvanti. And like what? What is the analogy? Nalini dalam ambhuvat. Nalini dalam. It is the lotus leaf of a lotus plant. That is the lotus plant leaf. Whenever there is a water drop on the leaf, it looks like a pearl on the plant. It does not touch at any point of time. When we used to play with these children, taking that water, putting water and then playing it, at any point of time, that leaf doesn't touch with the water. It is always dry. Even the water falls, it will like a pearl, it will just leave away. Likewise, any karmic activity does not touch a person who every day recite the Bhagavad-Gita. Just as the water stains, not the lotus feet. Even so sins do not taint him who is regular in the recitation of Gita. So likewise, the Lord is saying, Mahapapati papani Gita dhyanam karoti chet क्वचित् स्पर्शं न कुर्वन्ति नलिनीदलम् अम्भुवत्. So likewise, any sins do not touch that particular person who is studying Bhagavad-Gita every day. Gita Dhyanam karoti chet. So that is Gita Abhyasaratah Sada. Likewise, Lord is saying to here, whenever we are seeing the Mahatmyas from different devotees, so always Krishna, he himself has given about the Gita Mahatmya in the Bhagavad-Gita. At the end of the chapter, few verses. And whoever is carefully hears these conversations, they are worshipping the Lord with their intelligence. Likewise, Lord only spoke a few things in the beginning, at the end of the Srimad Bhagavad-Gita. Okay, so that is... any questions here, or we shall move to the next verse? Mahapapati papani. That is just studying everything. That is Maline Mochanam Pumsam Jalasnanam Dini Sakrat Gitamrita Snanam Samsara Maranashanam. Likewise, all Mahapapati papani, they are just like a Kvachit Sparsham na Kurvanti. At any point of time, they do not touch that person, just like a Nani Dalam Ambhuvat. Okay, so we shall go into the next verse. Dear devotees, again, kindly repeat behind. Gitayaha pustakam yatra
Gitayaha pustakam
yatra pataha pravartate
yatra patha pravartate
tatra sarvani tirthani
tatra sarvani tirthani
prayagadini tatra vai.
prayagadini tatra vai.
Gitayaha pustakam yatra
Gitayaha pustakam yatra
yatra pataha pravartate
yatra patha pravartate
tatra sarvani tirthani
tatra sarvani tirthani
prayagadini tatra vai.
prayagadini tatra vai.
Gitayaha pustakam yatra
Gitayaha pustakam yatra
yatra pataha pravartate
yatra patha pravartate
tatra sarvani tirthani
tatra sarvani tirthani
prayagadini tatra vai.
prayagadini tatra vai.
So much. Can I request any devotee to read the translation?
Can I do?
We'll give opportunity to...
Yeah. That is there is no sound. Yeah.
Can read Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji, please.
All the sacred centers of pilgrimage, like Prayag and other places, dwell in that place where the Gita is kept and where the Gita is read.
Thank you so much, Mataji. So here, Gitayaha pustakam yatra. If anyone has got Bhagavad-Gita book in their home, that is the first question. Gitayaha pustakam yatra. And wherever there is a Bhagavad-Gita book, pustakam yatra, yatra pataha pravartate. And wherever this Gita is read, pataha pravartate, whoever is reading Bhagavad-Gita, and wherever Bhagavad-Gita is book kept. So that place is what is called Tatra Sarvani Tirthani. There all kinds of Sarvani Tirthani. Tirthas, all pilgrimages reside at that particular place, in that particular home. Wherever the Bhagavad Gita is kept, in the room, and studying that Bhagavad Gita, there all the Tirthani, all pilgrimages, they exist there. Tatra Sarvani Tirthani. And what are they? Prayagadini Tatra vai. Prayaga, Madura, Vrindavana, Dwaraka, Ayodhya, and all the Tirthas, they reside in their home, wherever there is Bhagavad-Gita book and wherever Bhagavad-Gita is read. Prayaga, Adini, you can put all. So starting from Prayaga, you put all Haridwar, everything, all the Punyakshetras, all the pilgrimages, everything. That is Bhagavad-Gita. See how much powerful it is. Gitayaha pustakam yatra pataha pravartate. Just every day keeping book in the home and worshipping and reading Bhagavad Gita, such an auspicious thing. Tatra sarvani tiddhani prayagadini tatra vai. That home itself is a temple. So there is no Krishna and Krishna's words, their absolute platform. There is no difference. So Krishna is personally residing in their home wherever Bhagavad Gita is kept. Tatra sarvan hiddhani prayagadini tatra vai. Okay, so that is very beautiful verse, and we shall move to the next verse. Whatever Varahadeva is speaking to Bhudevi, our mother goddess Earth. And Hare Krishna Radha Sevaka Mataji, thank you for kindly joining.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, Pranam.
Hare Krishna Nita Mataji, thank you for kindly joining.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so now further, Varahadeva is saying, so wherever that Bhagavad Gita book is there and wherever it is read, and what else are there? So apart from the Sarvati Dhani Prayagadin Tatravai, what else? So once again, dear devotees, follow me behind. Sarve Devasha Rushayo
Sarve Devasha Rishyo
Yoginaha Pannagashaye
Yoginaha Pannagashaye
Gopala Gopika Vapi
Gopala Gopika Vapi
Narada Uddhava Pashadaihi
Narada Uddhava Parshadaihi
Sarve Devasha Rushayo
Sarve Devasha Rishyo
Yoginaha Pannagashaye
Yoginaha Pannagashaye
Gopala Gopika Vapi
Gopala Gopika Vapi
Narada Uddhava Pashadaihi
Narada Uddhava Parshadaihi
Sarve Devasha Rushayo
Sarve Devasha Rishyo
Yoginaha Pannagashaye
Yoginaha Pannagashaye
Gopala Gopika Vapi
Gopala Gopika Vapi
Narada Uddhava Pashadaihi
Narada Uddhava Parshadaihi.
So much. Can I request any other devotees to read the translation?
Prabhu, can I read the translation?
Yes.
Help comes quickly where the Gita is recited, and O earth, I ever dwell where it is read, heard, taught, and contemplated upon.
The previous translation, Mataji.
Oh, sorry. Guru. All the gods, sages, yogins, divine serpents, gopalas, gopikas, friends and devotees of Lord Krishna, Narada, Uddhava, and others dwell here.
Thank you so much, Mataji. So here, Sarve Devasha, all the demigods. See, or Sarve Devasha, all the demigods. Rushayo, all the sages, Vishwamitra, Vasishtha, Agastya Muni, and Vyasadev and Parashara, all the great sages. So many great sages. Just by the hearing those names itself, one's home will be sanctified with all the family members in and around. That is all the sages and yoginaha and all the yogis. So many yogis who are connecting to the Supreme Lord, meditating on the Lord, His form. These are all yoginaha, connecting. This is yoga means connecting to the Supreme Lord Krishna. Yoginaha, Pannagashaye, and divine serpents like Vasuki and Anantadeva. So these are all divine serpents. And there are so many other serpents also. We also hear from Takshaka is also one of the serpent. Likewise, there are so many other serpents. And all the serpents, Sarve Devasha Rashyo Yoginaha Pannagashaye, and inclusive of all these divine serpents. And then further, Gopala, Gopika, Va Api, and the Gopa boys and Gopi girls, and they also exist there because of Bhagavad-Gita, and is residing. Bhagavad-Gita is reading by a devotee. So in that particular home, all the Gopas, Gopikas, friends and devotees of Lord Krishna, and Narada, Uddhava, Parshadaihi, inclusive of Narada, Uddhava, Parshadaihi, all his close associates. They all reside in that particular home, wherever Bhagavad Gita is read and kept. Sarve Devasha Rashyo Yoginaha Pannagashaye Gopala Gopikavapi Narada Uddhava Parshadaihi. Very beautiful thing. See, just simply, it doesn't cost too much. Just simply, even though bringing, it take only hardly 10 minutes every day, at least one page, one shloka reading. How much important, whatever the auspiciousness we are invoking into our home, see, it is immeasurable. Taking the devotees association, giving association to the other devotees, so auspicious. That's why we have got satsanga. Tato dustangam srujja satsajjeta buddhiman. That is the buddhiman. He is completely renouncing the asatsanga. What is asatsanga? Who are not Krishna devotees, all asatsanga. It doesn't matter whether they are family members, uncles, or friends and coming to the home. When we have got a devotee association, first priority give to the devotees association. That is when that is where bhakti sprout in the heart. That is the indication. If you are giving importance to the relatives, family, and friends, then thinking that they are going to help me, they are going to give, it is a custom, some such kind of thing, it is a bewilderment, illusion. But many people fall into that category, attracted by Maya. But we have to put by endeavor, personal endeavor. Yes, Swakat Paratova Iha. By personal endeavor or by learning from others, one has to come nearer to the devotees. Tatah dusangam usujja satsu satyeta buddhiman. This is so many places it is mentioned. Once if a devotee hears this Krishna Katha, Sakrud Akarnya Rochanam, a little bit, Kirtamanam Yashoyasya Sakrud Akarnya Rochanam. And once he hears Krishna Katha from the devotees, he will never ever leave that association, even though he cannot mingle with the non-devotees at all. Even though sometimes some initiated disciples, they leave, but they cannot mingle outside. They will return back again. Sometimes even though they come and say that they protest sometimes, but in the heart, they always know that it is always auspicious to be with the devotees. They're always kind, compassionate. They speak very divine language. So that is devotees, they don't show any discrimination. There is no discrimination. This Prabhuji is doing like that, that Mataji is behaving like that. That should not happen in the devotees' way. Even though it happens, but it is a kind of transcendental pastimes. That is rasas. We have to experience those mellows as well. But we need to take it as easy thing and experience those beautiful pastimes with the devotees as well. Everyone are connected to Krishna. Okay, that is Sarve Devasha Rishyo Yoginaha Pannagashaye. Gopala Gopika Vapi Narada Uddhva Pashadaihi. Just because keeping Bhagavad-Gita, reading every day one shloka, like that. Sakru Gita Amrita Snanam Samsara Malanashanam. Okay, so we shall move on to the next verse.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, a divine serpent. Who is the personality of that?
So Vasuki is one serpent. Vasuki is in the which is also used in the churning of the milk ocean, and Ananta Shesha is also Vasuki, and Takshaka. These are all divine serpents, and there are so many other things.
Balaram,
Balram and Ananta Shesha, yes, and Kadruva is wife of Kashyapa Prajapati. She is the mother of all the serpents, and she begot these so many serpents. And out of those, the leading ones are Vasuki. He wanted to serve the Supreme Lord. Likewise, he is also one of the ancestors of Kunti Devi. When Bhima was thrown into the water pond by tying up with the rocks to the back of Bhimasena and thrown him into the waters by Duryodhana and his company. At that time, Bhima was taken by one of his relatives to the Vasuki. There we also hear there Vasuki is in the water somewhere in the Patal Loka, like that. So they are divine serpents. And also Vasuki was used in the Mandara mountain churning of the milk ocean, and snakes in the Lord Shankara's neck, and these are all divine serpents. And Ananta Shesha, and the Lord is Mrunala Gaurayata Shesha Bhoga Paryanka Ekam Purusham Sayanam Panata Patrait Mudharatna Jupishya Tadvanta Yukanta Toye. This is the Characharuko Bhavan Mahidram Mahindra Bandham Sailopa Ghodam Kirita Sahasra Hiranya Shrungham Avirbhot Kostabaratna Garbham. When this is divine serpent Ananta Shesha, it is very huge. The Lord Garbhodaksa Vishnu is very huge. He is lying on the Ananta Shesha. It's so many hoods and so many the helmets on top of each and every hood of the serpent. And when in the Garbhodaka ocean, it is moving up and down, up and down. Kirita Sahasra Hiranya Shrungam. They're just like a golden mountain coming up and going inside, like that. It is such a huge, and Lord's body is very huge, and to accommodate Lord's body, this Ananta Shesha is too much big. So that is how Ayamato. So it is very huge. That is explained in the Garbhodaka Vishnu, glorification of Garbhodaka Vishnu and Ananta Shesha. So that will also I think we have covered that part in the past. We will cover later on. Okay, so that is divine serpents.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so we shall move to the next one, next verse. So dear devotees, kindly unmute and follow wherever it is possible. Sahayo jayate sigram.
Sahayo jagrate shikram.
Yatra Gita pravartate.
Jatra Gita
pravartate.
Yatra Gita vicharasya.
Jatra
Gita Vicharasya
Patanam patanam shrutam.
Patanam
Patanam Sudam
Tatraham nishitam prithvi.
Tatraha Nistami
Prithvi
Nivasami sadaivahi.
Nivasami Sadaivi
Sahayo jayate sigram.
Sahayo Jayate Sikram
Yatra Gita pravartate.
Jatra Gita
pravartate.
Yatra Gita vicharasya.
Yatra Gita Vicharasya
Patanam Patanam Shrutam
Pathanam Pathanam Shrutam
Tatraham Nishitam Prithvi
Tatraham
Tatraham
Nishitam
Nichitam
Prithvi
Prithvi
Nivasami Sadaivahi
Nivasami
Nivasami Sadaivahi
Sadaivahi
Sahayo Jayate Sigram
Sahayo Jayate
Jayate
Shigram
Sigram
Yatra Gita Pravartate
Yatra
Yatra
Gita
Gita Pravartate
Yatra Gita Vicharasya
Yatra
Yatra
Gita
Gita
Vicharasya
Patanam Patanam Shrutam
Pathanam
Patanam
Pathanam
Patanam Shrutam
Shrutam
Tatraham Nishitam Prithvi
Tatraham
Tatraham
Nichitam
Nishchitam Prithvi
Nivasami Sadaivahi.
Nivasami
Nivasami
Sadaivahi
Sadaivahi.
Okay, can I request any devotee to read the translation? Any devotees?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, shall I read?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Help comes quickly where the Gita is recited, and O earth, I dwell where it is read, heard, taught, and contemplated.
Thank you, Mataji. So here, Sahayo Jayate Sigram. Sahaya means the help. Jayate, the help comes. Sigram, it will come very immediately. So how do we understand this one? Whoever knows Bhagavad-Gita and studying Bhagavad-Gita, because they always dovetail with Krishna and all the philosophy, whatever is said, all the instructions are said in the Bhagavad-Gita, immediately he will get some kind of clues. If he is in any problems, he will get the help immediately, either through the devotees or through other friends and family automatically. One does not to endeavor for it. Automatically, Sahayo Jayate Sigram, because he is dependent on the Krishna and Krishna's instructions, Bhagavad Gita. Sahayo Jayate Sigram, very quickly he will get the help. And where Yatra Gita Pravartate, and wherever this Bhagavad Gita is being spoken, or whoever is following Bhagavad Gita, Yatra Gita Pravartate, wherever Gita is reciting or following the instructions of Bhagavad Gita. And Yatra Gita Visharasya, and wherever this is contemplating on the instructions of Krishna, Bhagavad Gita instructions. Yatra Gita Vicharasya, contemplating. And what else? Contemplating. Patanam is reading. Patanam, and it is heard. Shrutam. Patanam is the taught, and then Shrutam is heard. Patanam, reading. Patanam is the taught and teaching others, and Shrutam, and hearing. All the contemplating, hearing, and explaining, all these things, all these activities, wherever it is happening. Tatraham Nishitam Prudbhi, Tatra, in that particular place, I reside there. Nishitam, definitely I reside there. O Prithvi, O Goddess Earth. Tatraham Nishitam Prithvi, Nivasami Sadaivahi, I live there. Sadaivahi, see, Sada Yevahi, Sada Yevahi. So here the Lord is saying, see, the Lord is present wherever Bhagavad Gita is read, wherever book is kept, and wherever everyone is reading and studying, contemplating, and hearing. So many, just by one Bhagavad Gita book, just 10 minutes a day, and he is associating with the Lord directly. Sahayo Jayate Sigram Yatra Gita Pravartate Yatra Gita Vicharasya Patanam Patanam Shrutam Tatra Aham Nishitam Prudbhi Nivasami Sadaivahi. So beautiful. So the Lord is resides there. So any questions, or we move on to the next verse? Okay, so next verse.
Yeah, actually, here it is precisely mentioned about whether you can read, you can teach, or you can hear. All three things, whatever we are doing, we have to hear, we have to tell someone, or we can study. Then any activities is linked with Bhagavad-Gita is very nice, is very auspicious, and that means that is he success, all kind of success, actually spiritual success.
Yes.
So it is emphasized on this as a shastra, is a scripture that we have to do link with Gita, Bhagavad.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Yes, everything is contemplation, reading, and taught, that is teaching, and also heard. These 4 activities to be taken all auspicious all the time. Okay, so we shall move to the next verse. Again, dear devotees, wherever it is possible, kindly unmute and follow me. Gita-shrayo aham tishtami.
Gita-shrayo aham tishtami.
Gita me chottamam gruham.
Gita me
chottamam griham.
Gita jnanam upasritya.
Gita
jnanam upasritya.
Trin lokan palayamyaham.
Trin lokan palayamyaham.
Gita-shrayoham tishtami.
Gita-shrayoham tishtami.
Gita me chottamam gruham.
Gita me chottamam griham.
Gita jnanam upasritya.
Jnanam upasritya.
Trin lokan palayamyaham.
Trin lokan palayamyaham.
Gita-shrayoham tishtami.
Gita-shrayoham tishtami.
Gita me chottamam gruham.
Gita me chottamam griham.
Gita jnanam upasritya.
Gita jnanam upasritya.
Trin lokan palayamyaham.
Trin lokan palayamyaham.
Thank you so much. Can I request any devotee to read the translation?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Great.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji, please.
I take refuge in the Gita, and the Gita is my best abode. I protect the 3 worlds with the knowledge of the Gita. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So here the Lord is saying, Gita ashrayo aham, and that is I reside in the taking the shelter of Gita, Bhagavad-Gita. So that is where the Lord says, Gita ashrayo aham tishtami. So I reside there, and I take. See, Gita is my best abode. Gita is my best abode. I take refuge in the Gita. See, which is the Lord is in the Gita itself. Bhagavad-Gita, wherever Bhagavad-Gita is kept. Gita ashrayoham aham tishtami Gita, and I am, that is my best abode. Tishtami Gita mecha uttamam gruham, and wherever the Gita is there, Gita mecha uttamam gruham, and it is the best home. Uttamam gruham. Because Bhagavad Gita is there, because Bhagavad Gita is there, I also reside. I take the refuge in the Bhagavad Gita in that particular home. Gita mecha uttamam gruham. Gita jnanam upasritya. So what Lord is doing? So by taking this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Gita jnanam upasritya, Trin lokan palayami aham. I protect the 3 worlds. Trin lokan. all the planetary system, 3 planetary systems, upper, middle, and bottom planetary system. Teen Lokan, Palayami, I rule over. Palayami. And by Palayam means protecting all these material worlds by this knowledge of Bhagavad-Gita. So when Krishna spoke this Bhagavad-Gita to Arjuna, he was saying that Arjuna, I have spoken this knowledge to Vivaswan, the sun god. Imam Vivaspate Yogam Proktavan Aham Avyayam. Vivaswan Manave Praha Manur Ikshvakave Abhrave. Evam Parampara Praptam Imam Rajashyo Viduhu Sakale Namahata Yogo Nastaha Parantapa. Sayevaya Mayachedhya Yoga Proktaha Puratanaha. Bhaktosime Sakacheti Rahatyam Hetad Uttamam. I spoke this knowledge to Vivaswan. Imam Vivaspate Yogam Proktavan Aham Avyayam. I spoke this imperishable knowledge to Vivaswan. Vivaswan Manave Praha, and Vivaswan spoke to Manu, and Manu spoke to Ikshvaku, his son. So that is the Guru Parampara, and then it is, and Lord Ramachandra appeared in that Ikshvaku dynasty. So that Bhagavad Gita knowledge is coming from top to bottom. And here the Lord is saying, I protect these 3 worlds with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That's why all the Rajashis, they have got this imperishable knowledge. And the Rajashis, they rule the kingdom just as per the Bhagavad Gita knowledge. And here, wherever Bhagavad Gita is there, so the Lord is present. And likewise, Varahadeva is saying to Prithvi, Gita Shriyohom Tishtami, Gita Mecha Uttamam Gruham, Gita Jnanam Upasritya, Treen Lokan, Palayami Aham. So likewise, that is the verse. So the Lord is taking shelter of Bhagavad Gita. Very beautiful. So much of things in these verses. Okay, next we go to the next one.
So Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So Gita is applicable everywhere. Triloka is a Brahmalok, Tapolok, Ganalok. Everywhere is not only this planet Earth. It can be, it is in the upper planet also. There also, yeah.
Yes, it is even the sun god. So Vivaswan is the sun god. There also every day they read Bhagavad Gita. So where it is going everywhere in all the planet systems. That's how the Lord protect the worlds. Okay, so we go into the next verse. Wherever it is possible, kindly again unmute and follow me. Gita me parama vidya.
Gita me parama vidya.
Brahma rupa na samsayah.
Brahma rupa na samsayah.
Ardhamatra nitya.
Ardhamatra nitya.
Sa nirvachya padatmika.
Padamika.
Gita me parama vidya.
Gita me
parama vidya.
Brahma rupa na samsayah.
Brahma rupa na samsayah.
Ardhamatra nitya.
Ardhamatra nitya.
Sa nirvachya padatmika.
Nirvachya padamika.
Gita me parama vidya.
Gita me parama vidya.
Brahma rupa na samsayah.
Brahma rupa na samsayah.
Ardhamatra nitya.
Ardhamatra nitya.
Sa nirvachya padatmika.
Nirvachya padamika.
Thank you so much. Can I request any devotees to read the translation?
Shall I read, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
The Gita is the highest science, which is doubtless of the form of Brahman, the eternal, the Ardhamatra of the Pranava Om, the infallible splendor of the self. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So Gita me Paramavidya. So this is my Gita me. This is whatever I spoke. Gita me Paramavidya. It is that para is the transcendental. Paramavidya, transcendental knowledge. So Brahma Rupa Nasamsayaha. Brahma Rupa. Brahma is in the sound vibration. Brahma is the sound vibrations. Nasamsayaha. And in the form of a Brahman. Sometimes this Shruti, Vedas, these are the sound vibrations. Okay, Brahma Rupa Nasamsayaha. And Ardhamatra Akshara. This is Ardhamatra Akshara Nitya. And here it is Ardhamatra is of the Pranava Om. That is the ineffable splendor of the self. Ardhamatra Akshara Nitya. Sanirvachya Padasmika. So this is combined, which is doubtless of the form of Brahman. Sanirvachya Padasmika. So this is the highest science. The Lord is saying. This is Paramavidya. Brahma Rupa Nasamsayaha. There is no doubt about it. Nasamsayaha. And Krishna, whenever he was speaking in the Bhagavad-Gita, 13th chapter, so there, after saying this one, in the 13.8 to 12 verses, there he says that this is the transcendental knowledge. Anything which is beyond this one is not the transcendental knowledge. So he says, what is that verse? Is the Amanitvam Adambhitvam Ahimsa Kshantirajhavam Acharyopasanam Saucham Stairyam Atma Vinigraha Indriyadeshu Vairagyam Anahankara Evacha Janma Mrityu Jaravyadi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam Asaktirana Viswajnyaha Putradaru Upadishu Nityam Cha Samachittatvam Ishtaristopatishu Maichananya Yogena Bhaktira Vivicharini Vivikta Desh Sevitvam Arate Jana Samtadi Adhyatma Jnana Nityatvam Tattva Jnanarda Darshanam Eta Jnanamiti Proktam Adjnanam Yadato Anyada. This is knowledge. Eta Jnanamiti. This is knowledge. Ajnanam Yadato Anyada. Anything which is beyond this one, it is Ajnanam. That is all material. This is all Eta Jnanamiti Proktam. This is Adhyatma Jnana Nityatvam. This is the knowledge. Adhyatma Jnana Nityatvam. Nityatvam. This is mentioned here. Nitya. It is all the time. In Desakala Dhriptani, Krutapani, Shamanicha. It is all the time and place and circumstances. This knowledge is applicable. So that is Nitya. Okay, so that is knowledge. That Lord is saying, that is my highest science. This is Bhagavad-Gita. Okay, so that is from this verse. And we shall cover one more verse for today. We are already past 9. Okay, this is very important where Krishna name is coming into this verse. Again, follow me. Chidanandena Krishnena
Chidanandena Krishnena
Prokta Sumukato Arjunam
Prokta Swamakato
Vedatri Parananda
Vedotri Parananda
Tattvada Jnana Samyuta
Tattvata Jnana Samyuta
Chidanandena Krishnena
Chidanandena Krishnena
Prokta Sumukato Arjunam
Prokta Swamukato Arjuna
Vedatri Parananda
Vedatri Parananda
Tattvada Jnana Samyuta चिदानन्देन कृष्णेन प्रोक्ता स्वमुखतो अर्जुनम् वेदत्रयी परानन्द तत्त्वाद्ज्ञानसंयुत
Right, Prabhu. It was spoken by the blessed Lord Krishna, the all-knowing, through his own mouth to Arjuna. It contains the essence of the Vedas, the knowledge of the reality. It is full of supreme bliss. Commentary. The Gita contains the cream of the Vedas and Upanishads. Hence, it is a universal scripture suited for people of all temperaments and for all ages. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. So here, Chidanandena Krishnena. Chidanandena Krishnena. So Krishna is speaking. He is always in the blissful mood all the time. He never laments. He is Supreme Personality. That's why we are all Anandomaya Abhyasat and Krishna's nature. He is always happy. Chidanandena Krishnena. That Supreme Lord Krishna. Prokta Swamukhato Arjuna. By his personal mouth. Prokta Swamukhato. By his personally spoke to Arjuna. Vedatrayi Paranandha, and it contains the essence of all the Vedas. Vedatrayi Paranandha, the knowledge of the eternity. Para Ananda, the Ananda of the spiritual world. Tattvajna Jnana Samyuta, Tattva Adda Jnana Samyuta. So this is everything. Tattva Adda Jnana, it contains all the knowledge, inclusive of science, Samvita, everything. It is the complete cream. This is Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandanaha Paddovatsaha Sudhirbhokta Dogdham Gita Amrutam Mahat. This is Shankaracharya's verse. Sarvopanishado Gavo, taking all the Upanishads as a cow. Dogda Gopalanandanaha, the covered boy Gopala, Krishna, Paddo Vatsaha Sudhirbhokta, and Vatsa is the calf is Arjuna, and keeping Arjuna is in the front. Sudhirbhokta, everyone are, all the devotees and the transcendentalists, all are, they are like a bhokta, they are enjoying this nectar. This is how Krishna extracted the cream of all the Vedas into one single literature, that is Bhagavad-Gita, which is of 700 shlokas. Very beautifully, one can read every day the shlokas, all the shlokas. Whoever is reading, there the Lord is present. That is Gita Amrutam. This is Gita Amrutam. Bhagavad-Gita is Amrutam. Bharatamrut sarvasvam Vishnu Vaktarat Vinishvatam Gita Gangodakam Pitva Punarjanma Navidyate. It is directly spoken by the Lord. Here Varahadeva, he himself is saying to Prithvi, Chidanandena Krishnena Prokta Swamukhato Arjunam Vedatrayi Parananda Tattva Jnana Samyuta. See, this is very beautiful. So it contains all the cream of the Vedas and Upanishads, everything. Hence, it is universal scripture suited for people of all temperaments and for all ages, time, circumstances, everything in all circumstances, it is applicable. So that is where we stopped here, and for now, and we shall continue maybe in the next session. There are further so many other shlokas. We covered 4, 8, 9. We covered 9 shlokas today, so we'll continue the next session. And dear devotees, if you have got any questions or you wanted to share anything on this Gita Mahatmya, kindly share. Hare Krishna. Any additions, any comments, any questions? Even though you wanted to add, even though you don't know anything, just speak few things automatically. Those words will be formed into proper phase with the mercy of Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, it was really beautiful just reading this, like just I joined I think midway, but just the importance of just the power and the, you know, like we read Gita and like, you know, because we're so used to it now, we just think but it's there's so much behind it. So, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji. So here, whenever at the end of Gita Mahatmya, Swatu Goswami says, Mahatmyam etad Gitaya maya prokta sanatanam Gitam checha patedyastu yaduktam tatpalam labhet. And after reading Bhagavad-Gita, one has to read this Gita Mahatmyam. Then the complete result will be there. So at the end, if you see, he who fails to read this glory of Bhagavad-Gita after having read the Gita loses the benefit thereby, and effort alone remains. So one has to read Bhagavad-Gita Mahatmyam as well at the end of the Bhagavad-Gita. So that in such a way, Tatpalam Labhet, he will get that benefit, the fruit of reading Bhagavad-Gita.
Where do we get this from?
This is from Varaha Purana. This is Varaha Purana. Gita Mahatmya is mentioned in Varaha Purana, spoken by Varahadeva to Mother Earth.
There's also another one. There's quite a few, isn't
there? Yes, there are 3 versions, Mataji. One is Varahadeva Gita Mahatmya. One Lord Shankara spoke to Mother Parvati. And another one is the Shankaracharya's Gita Mahatmya. Some part of it is included in our Bhagavad Gita book.
So which one should we be reading?
All are auspicious. They are glorifying Bhagavad Gita and Krishna. So all are auspicious. So here when we see the priority, in the Padma Purana, it is mentioned whatever Vishnu and Krishna's expansions speak, that takes the higher priority. Even though, for example, if Lord Shiva is saying and Vishnu is saying, Vishnu's words takes the high priority. So those are mentioned in the scriptures in the Padma Purana only. And here, this is Varahadeva Vishnu's expansion. So Vishnu's incarnation. So we take the direct. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Just wanted to know, so who wrote this Purana Gita Mahatmya? Is it Vasudev again or
Vyasadeva.
someone else?
Vyasadeva.
Okay.
So all the Puranas, 18 Puranas, they are compiled by Vyasadeva only. Anything comes from all the scriptures, Vyasadeva. All the Puranas, Mahabharata and the Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad-Gita, they're all Vyasadeva. But out of all these things, which takes high priority is the Bhagavad-Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. So Bhagavad-Gita is the ultimate because Krishna spoke, no change in it. And Bhagavatam, it is the devotees' pastimes linking with Krishna. There, everything aligning to the Bhagavad-Gita only. And it is the ripened fruit of all the Vedic literatures. That's why those 2 literatures take the highest priority than any other thing. And if we are approaching like other Puranas, we take the supplementary knowledge which is aligning to the Bhagavad-Gita and Bhagavatam. So sometimes all the Puranas are divided into mode of goodness, for the people of mode of in the goodness, for the people of mode of passion, for the people in the mode of ignorance. But actually the Puranas, they're always in the transcendental knowledge, but for the people in the mode of ignorance, for that some Puranas are allocated like Shiva Purana and Skanda Purana, like that. And for people in the mode of passion, some Puranas are allocated, 6 Puranas. And for the people in the mode of goodness, like Vishnu Purana, Padma Purana, they are allocated for the mode of people in the goodness. So here, Bhagavad-Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, it is for the mode of people in the mode of goodness. It is a transcendental literature for the Paramahamsas, highestly spiritual people. Tada Paramahamsanam Muninam Amalatmanam Bhakti Yoga Vidanardham Katam Pashyam Hisriha. That is for Paramahamsas. Any other questions?
So, like, if you read one chapter, still you have to read this like that.
It is mentioned, Mataji. So at the end, it is if we do not recite this Gita Mahatmyam, it's Suta Goswami says that he loses the benefit thereby. It is an effort alone. So it is not too much. Just at least we go through these verses. They are very beautiful verses. It is mentioned here.
Verses are very nice.
Sorry, Mataji.
Very nice, yeah. Very good. How you explain how it's written.
Yes. Okay, so any other comments or questions, dear devotees? Nagaraj Prabhuji, any comments? Ramlal Prabhuji.
No problem.
Nagaraj Prabhuji, you want to say?
No, Prabhuji. So actually, we always heard about Shiva Puran. In that, Shiva talked about. So this I think it's good to know that Varaha Purana is also talking about Gita Mahatmya. Thank you for making us understand on this. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So in the Padma Purana, so whatever Shiva says, Lord Shiva says to Mother Parvati very beautifully. Yeah. Everything is glorifying Krishna and Bhagavad-Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and devotional service.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you mentioned the three glory Gita Mahatmya, three way of the commentary. So it is necessary. We have to follow all three actually. I mean, everything is mentioned. Glorification of the Bhagavad-Gita is Krishna's word. So
Yes.
all three is I mean, the Varaha Purana is a Lord Varahadeva, but others also is we have to consider also to their commentary.
Yes, Prabhuji. They're all supporting literatures, so they're all transcendental.
Yeah, even for example, in the Bhagavatam, we are also following how Shukdev Goswami mentioned, and actually it was conversation Shiva and Parvati, but Parvati was sleeping, but Shukdev heard everything as a parrot. But he come as at the end he was coming as a Shukdev Goswami. So similarly, here also very auspicious. We have to hear about even whatever the Shukdev, Shankaracharya commentary or Shiva Parvati, all are very important.
Yes, Prabhuji. So there is for each chapter of Bhagavad Gita, so there is a Lord Shiva speaks to Parvati. That is also coming in the Gita Mahatmya. What happens, and with a small stories I have shared in the WhatsApp group. It is very beautiful pastimes to read, and with a katha, and Mahatmya is described through katha. We will, I think, Bipin Vihardas Prabhuji is going to speak on that Gita Mahatmya on that side.
Prabhuji, in our regular practice, we read Gita, we discuss our Gita, but Gita Mahatma is never, we did not do that. Generally, we did not do Gita Mahatma. Only we read. But in here, it is at the end is mentioned, if without reading the Mahatma, the whatever you get the punna or fruits, it will not be, you will not get this benefit.
Yes.
So, but we are not do that. We know, but we are not following that.
So for that one small tip is, whenever we read one shloka in a Bhagavad-Gita, to open the page and read one shloka, recite the verse and then translation and purport. And then in the introduction of Bhagavad-Gita, so Prabhupada included Shankaracharya's Gita Mahatmya. So that is what Gita Adhyayanam Silasya Pranayama Parasya Naiva Santihi Papani Purva Janma Krutani Cha. Starting from that, and then Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva Eko Mantra Tasya Namaniyani Karmapyekam Tasya Devasya Seva. When from those around 6 or 7 verses, if we recite those things, it will be as good as Gita Mahatmya here. He will be fulfilling. So we are glorifying Bhagavad Gita. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva Eko Mantra Tasya Namaniyani. What is that mantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is Eko Mantra Tasya Namaniyani. Karmapyekam Tasya Devasya Seva. What is the activity? Only devotional service to that Krishna is the only one activity. That is Gita Mahatmya. That one also fulfill this one. So we one receive the benediction of reading entire Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, simple, quick. Sarva Upanishada Garva Dugdha Gopalananda is coming from whom? This one?
Shankaracharya's.
Shankaracharya. Prabhupada always commentary. He did not follow Shankaracharya. He, in many cases, he condemned. But here we are following that. This is a wonderful way he presented.
Yes.
So is it not contradiction, or is there any?
So Shankaracharya's he explained about Saririka Bhasha and the Vedanta Sutras, and that is whatever the comment he has written, that is Saririka Bhasha. That is where he stressed on the impersonal Brahman and all the Maya, even though at the end he has given this Go Bhaja Govindam, that one, he just Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Modamate, that one. And also in the Gita Mahatmya also glorifying here. These are straightforward sentences, but the illusory or clouded statements like impersonal Brahman and such kind of things, they're kind of a cloudy thing. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, even though there is no fault at Shankaracharya's, because he did. This is Mayavadam Asasastram Prachannam Bhodhmuchyate. That is, he says, Jagato Nasha Karana Mayeva Vakshite Devi Jagato Nasha Karanat. This is Lord Shankara says to Parvati Devi, I only gave this, different meanings to the Vedas, not the true meanings. That is, it is not the Shankara, it is Krishna only spoke to Shankaracharya, so Lord Shankara. So saying that just Lord Shankara, you just go and give the incorrect meaning to the Vedas. So that is what we see from here. In the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving these instructions to Mayavadi sannyasis. At that time, he spoke these verses. So this is Shankaracharya is not at fault. Under the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was covered the real purport of the Vedas. he has covered the real purport of the Vedas. What he says, what is Krishna instruction? Dvaparado yuge bhutva kalaya manushadishu swagamaihi kalpitaihi tvamcha janan madvimukan kuru. In the age of Kali Yuga, there are so many people posing themselves as my devotees and taking the Vedic studies. So, but actually they are not devotees. You just give imaginary meanings for the Vedas and bewilder them. See, Krishna is telling to Lord Shankara. So Lord Shankara is for what? It is he is also his deity for mode of ignorance, and he is the Layakaraka. And what is doing here? In the form of Brahmana. This is Kalu Brahmana Rupina. In the age of Kali, Brahmana Rupina. This is Shankaracharya this is Mayavada philosophy. So this is on the instruction of Krishna only, but actually Shankaracharya is the devotee of Krishna, and he has given clear instructions for the devotees' sake. Devotees, they don't want to go into more of speculations which bewilders them. Devotees, they don't take it. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad-Gita there itself, why someone needs any commentary to it again. This Bhagavad-Gita as it is. Take Bhagavad-Gita as it is, like Prabhupada. So that is straightforward. So here Shankaracharya's commentary is supporting Bhagavad-Gita and glorifying Bhagavad-Gita, glorifying Krishna. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam. Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva. There is nothing. So that is a clear and straightforward sentence. And here giving this Mayavada philosophy to the Vedas, this is again based on the Krishna's instruction. So that is also straightforward and bewildered the Mayavadis. That is apardam sruti vakyanam darshya loka garhitam. If anyone hears this, and what happens? Yesham sravana matrena padityam jnanamapi. Such kind of knowledge that Shankaracharya's Lord Shankara spoke this one. See here Prabhupada mentions he opined in this connection that anyone who follows the principles of the Sharirika Bhasha is doomed. This is confirmed in the Padma Purana, where Lord Shiva tells Parvati. So that's why whatever Krishna speak, whatever Vishnu speak, that takes the highest priority. And if any other knowledge, either Lord Shankara is saying, or Brahma is saying, or the Sukadev Goswami, Vyasadeva, Maitreya Rishi, Vidura, or Saunakadi sages, or Narada Muni, or Yudhishthira, or Uddhava, whatever they speak, as long as they are connecting to Krishna's words. What is Krishna's word? Aham sarvasya prabhavaha matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam bhuda bhava samanvitaha. I am the source of entire cosmic manifestation, including material and spiritual world. Mattah paramnanyat kinchidas dhananjaya. There is nothing beyond me. That is ultimate truth. If anyone is speaking that knowledge, if Lord Shankara is speaking to Parvati, if those conversations supporting these statements, then that will take the high priority. Then there is no illusion. If they are deviating from Krishna, that is where that knowledge is ajnanam. Etad ajnanam yadato anyata. This is ajnanam yadato anyata, because it is not coming to Krishna. That is prajna hetuhu udaharana upanayanam and nigamanam, bringing all the conversations and topics nearer to Krishna. That is pratijna. That is knowledge. Otherwise everything Mayavada philosophy. So there are no contradictions.
Thank you very much. It's wonderful you have presented. Thank you. Because many places Prabhupada mentioned only the Shankaracharya, why Shankaracharya appeared, what was the purpose, why Buddha they appeared, there was a purpose, Shankaracharya and Mahaprabhu came. So there is some link, is a Krishna's plan, is Lord's plans. And the commentary here is clearly mentioned. Thank you very much. You're wonderful. You presented. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Okay, so we are 9:30. So we shall move into the next part of our program, Narasimha prayers. So can I request Nagaraj Prabhuji, would you like to do Narasimha prayers today?
Sorry, Prabhu, not prepared.
Not prepared. Okay, sure, Prabhuji. Any other devotees? Anita Mataji or Anayam Mataji? Or anyone else?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, can I?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Daine. Prahlad Daine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Silatankhanakhalaye. Silatankhanakhalaye. Ito narsimho parato narsimho. Yato yamitato narsimho. Yato yamitato narsimho. Bahir narsimho hridaye narsimho. Bahir narsimho hridaye narsimho. Narsimhamadim sharanam prapade. Narsimhamadim sharanam prapade. Tava kara kamalavari nakam adbhuta shringam dalita hiranyakashipu tanubringam keshavadita narahari rupa jai jagadish hare jai jagadish hare jai jagadish hare तव कर कमलावरे नाकाम अद्भुत श्रृंगाम दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृंगाम केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद नित्य गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल नृसिंहदेव भगवान की
Jai.
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
Jai.
श्रील प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
Jai.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Very beautifully sung Narasimha prayers. Thank you so much. Okay, so we shall conclude our session. And dear devotees, see you tomorrow morning for Japa session. If you're all happy, we'll conclude. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च
सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna consciousness, everyone. Hare
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Wonderful class. Thank you. Thank
Very
you,
nice,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Gaura Purnima.
We have to say loud Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Hari bol, Hari bol,
Hari
bol,
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari bol.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna,
Thank
Prabhuji.
you,
Thank you.
Prabhuji. Gaura Purnima, everybody happy.
Happy Gaur Purnima. Happy Gaur Purnima.
Yeah.
Jai. Jai. Jai.